I've been playing this game for a long time, and I have followed the rules. Sure, I broke a few of them, and that's what got me to the next step. And I have to remember that whenever I broke the rules, even just a little bit, in the most ethical way possible, it actually moved the needle for me because I was doing things that not everybody was doing. So, what's next? Do you know that when I first moved to LA, I created a Twitter account, X, Twitter then, and it was all about decoding Hollywood. And what a foreshadowing for this time, because that's exactly what I'm trying to do. I built this channel to help you. And to be honest, it helps me because one of my purposes in life is to help artists, especially stuck ones, become unstuck. Why? Because art, it's how we survive pain. It's how we cope. It's how we change minds. It's how we move culture. When I was sitting in the hospital for my first relapse of MS, my husband would not let me feel like a victim. And so what he did was he got me hooked on The Office. All the seasons were already there, and it kept me laughing. That show pulled me through something incredibly sad for me. And if it wasn't for laughter to pull me out of that situation, I don't know that I would have made it. And it's something about artists is that we've just been suppressed for way too long. Even the idea of starving artists and the fact that we should just be so lucky to even get an audition. I get it. We actually should be lucky to have an audition if a ton of people submit. But there's this idea that is good enough. If we got the audition, great. I'm thankful for if we got the audition, great. Okay, I'm thankful for the audition. Thank you very much for the audition. But I don't want it to just be auditions. I want to have control over my career, just like if I was a doctor or something. If I get a certain amount of patients, I get a certain amount of money. It's the same way. I want to be able to get on stages and actually get exchange for me performing, and an exchange that is fair in the corporate world. So where does this idea come from? I just feel like we've been suppressed for way too long. So this channel, it's not about blowing smoke and giving you advice from people who already just recycle advice from other people. You can get that from your casting director workshops or whatever. This channel is about giving you hope that you don't have to keep playing this submit yourself, tape and pray game where you don't even know who's on the other side of the screen. Because can we be real? You can spend hours perfecting an audition only for it to disappear into the digital void. They can watch your tape for 4 seconds, not knowing what you just did. I still remember when I was coming off maternity leave with my third baby, and I was so excited to get this really big audition. I was just like, I gotta make it work. I'm over here pumping milk while my baby is sleeping, and I'm reading sides all at the same time. And then I go into my self-tape space, and nobody knows all the work I did just to get that audition. And I'm not saying that to be like, oh, poor you. I'm saying that I could have spent all those hours on something that was mine. So that's what I'm saying for you. Those same hours that you use spending on submitting and doing auditions could have gone into building your own platform, into creating something that lives beyond 30 seconds, into becoming your own distribution channel. I feel like that's the shift. That's the leverage. Attention is the currency, but we can't be afraid of it. Listen, I don't have 1 million followers, not on Instagram, not on Facebook. And honestly, YouTube is the one platform I've been able to grow on because I love helping actors, because I believe in not gatekeeping, because I know there's room for all of us. Your success doesn't threaten mine. It confirms it's possible. If you can make it, I can too. This coming from someone who does not have parents that were in the entertainment industry. My parents are immigrants. So I'm literally in the trenches with you. So if I can make it, you can too. And so can the next person watching this. You want an example? Let's talk about someone I knew before they were famous. Chloe Fineman. I knew Chloe when she was non-union, unknown, and just putting wild, unfiltered, hilarious impressions on Instagram. She didn't follow the path. And at the time, I was doing great commercially. I was booking back to back in 2018, and 2019 was my highest financial year. And I was on the traditional path. My star was rising. I thought I didn't need social media. And then the rug got pulled out from under me. Suddenly, the old ways weren't working. But Chloe, she didn't wait. She had already started to lift off. I don't know what her agent situation was back then, but honestly, it didn't matter. She showed initiative. She didn't care whether people thought she was too much or not polished enough. She just put her talent out there. And me, I used to roll my eyes at social media. I thought, this is silly. I don't care what you ate today. It was really judgmental because back then it wasn't what it is now. But looking back, I see it clearly. I was scared that if I put myself out there and didn't get praise, it meant I wasn't good. But now I know I'd rather be judged doing something than to be the most talented actor no one's ever seen. And Chloe, she wasn't waiting to be discovered. She was tagging the very people she was impersonating. She was fearless. And the right people saw her because she made sure there was something to see. So now I'm taking the leap too. I can't ask you to do it if I won't. You're going to start seeing more of my work here, more of me using this platform not just to talk, but to show, because this system isn't built for us. It's not built for sustaining a family. It's not built for having your own idea about something. So we have to build something better. I have followed the rules for far too long. So now I'm on a mission to find another way. Follow along for the journey. Let's see where we're going to go. So if you've been waiting for someone to give you permission, just stop. No one's going to hand you the career you want. And that's actually good news. It's never been better to have more control over your career than ever before. And once you realize that, you get to stop chasing approval and start building power. We're not here to beg for scraps. We're here to create leverage, to make noise, to be seen. So I don't know, if you're tired of watching the same few people get picked over and over again and you're ready to build something that can't be ignored, stick around. This is the new way. And yeah, it's harder at first, but at least we know it's real. Let's build it loud. Let's build together. And let's stop pretending like someone else is going to save us. Because they're not. But we can.